Hello students, today we will discuss the topic reaction of metals with acids. In the previous video, we have discussed about reaction of metals with water. Now, let's see how metals react with acids. Whenever a metal is added to an acid, then it forms salt and water. This we have studied in lesson 2 also, where acids were reacting with metals. Now it is just the reverse statement we are writing, that how metals react with acid. Then whenever a metal reacts, it forms salt and hydrogen gas is liberated. But it is not same for all the metals. You can see here in the metal activity series, the metals which are above hydrogen means potassium, sodium, calcium, magnesium, aluminium, zinc, iron and lead. They react with dilute acids like hydrochloric acids and sulfuric acid to evolve hydrogen gas, and respective metal salt is formed. By seeing this picture, can you tell me what will be the reaction of acid with copper, sodium, lead, magnesium and iron? Let's see a few reactions. When a sodium reacts with dilute hydrochloric acid, it forms sodium chloride, that is NaCl, and hydrogen gas is liberated. Next, potassium with dilute sulfuric acid, it will form potassium sulfate, that is K2SO4, and hydrogen gas is liberated. Magnesium plus sulfuric acid, magnesium sulfate plus hydrogen gas. Calcium plus hydrochloric acid, it will form calcium chloride and hydrogen gas is liberated. But why these metals are liberating hydrogen? The reason being, these metals, they are electropositive in nature. Their atom lose the electrons which are accepted by hydrogen ion of the acid to evolve hydrogen gas. But the metals which are placed beyond hydrogen, they do not lose electrons, and if they are not using the electrons, H plus ions of the acid will not turn to hydrogen gas. This is the reason being why the metals which are placed below in the activity series do not produce hydrogen gas. Can you answer what will be the reaction here? This activity, this diagram also we have studied in lesson number 2. Try to write this reaction, what metal is there and what acid is there and what product will be formed. Try to write the reaction. Now, as I have told you that metals react with dilute acids to produce hydrogen gas, but there is an exception that hydrogen gas is not liberated when metals react with nitric acid, because nitric acid is a strong oxidizing agent and it oxidizes hydrogen to water. Okay, so there is no liberation of hydrogen gas when metals react with nitric acid. Okay, now what will be the reaction? You can see one of the reaction like zinc plus nitric acid. It will give zinc nitrate, means the salt is formed, but instead of liberation of hydrogen, hydrogen is oxidized to water. Water is formed and nitrogen dioxide is formed. Again, there is an exception that magnesium and manganese react with dilute nitric acid to evolve hydrogen gas. These metals, they react with nitric acid to produce hydrogen gas. So these few exceptions you need to learn. The reaction is as follows. Magnesium plus nitric acid, that is dilute, it will give you magnesium nitrate plus hydrogen gas. Same way, manganese, that is Mn, plus dilute nitric acid, it will give you manganese nitrate and hydrogen gas is liberated. Now, there is one more term, that is aqua regia. You must have heard maybe, or if you don't know, then I would like to explain it to you. It is also known as royal water. It is basically a combination of concentrated hydrochloric acid and concentrated nitric acid in the ratio of 3:1. It is highly corrosive and fuming liquid. And what does it do? It is able to dissolve some of the metals like gold, platinum, which are said to be noble metals. It dissolves them also. So what is the use of this aqua regia? This is basically used by jewelers to clean the jewelry that is made from gold and platinum. I would also like to tell you that what actually the reaction taking place in the formation of aqua regia. Let's see that. It is nitric acid plus hydrochloric acid. It will give you water, and this NOCl is known as nitrosyl chloride, and this is 2Cl. This is nascent chlorine. Okay, nascent means it has been just born. Okay, it is there in this mixture only, it is not separated. Then what happens? This nascent chlorine reacts with gold to form gold chloride. Similarly, it reacts with platinum to form platinum chloride. Okay, now this mixture helps to remove the layer of dull layer that has been formed on these metals. It is generally used as a cleaning agent by the jewelers. This much for today. Displacement reaction we will discuss in the next video. Thank you so much.